friend, I would have taken Bruno off in 60th minute, maybe even earlier than that. He was shocking. Shocking. He was absolutely shocking, right? Obviously, Rashford is out. They're saying he's injured, punishment for going out, whatever the case is, whatever. I don't care, right? And don't get me wrong, it wasn't the greatest performance, but Rashford can't walk back into this team. He has to be on the bench on the next game, right? I just felt more confident that Garnacho is going to do something, even though his end product is meaty.
Right.
Actually, below meaty, right? To be honest, it's below meaty, right? But I get more excitement, more something's going to happen with him than I get with Rashford at the moment. That's just the truth, right?
Wow.
I'm hearing Anthony is going to be sold. And I'm not going to lie to you, Kuda. I have a full tank of petrol. I'm happy to drive to Manchester and pack clothes for him. Because...
Oh, to who? Who's buying him?
I don't care. I don't care.
That's going to be a massive loss, right?
Don't care. Let's lose money. Because there's no point having this player on the pitch.
He was horrific.
Is horrible.
He was horrible.
Yeah, I can't even swear yet. I can't swear yet, right? But all I can say is what I want to say starts with an F and the second word starts with an S. Because that's what he is. He's absolute pony.
Do you know what?
I can't defend him. There's no defending him now. It's done.
Someone put a clip of Obertan's highlight at Man United.
Yo, I'm glad I was like, that.
I was like, right. These are better highlights than Anthony.
Yeah, I'm glad I haven't seen that. I'm glad I haven't seen that. I'm so glad I haven't seen
that. I actually looked at the highlights of the run. He's actually running past players. That's more than Anthony does. He don't run past nobody.
You know what? Crazy. This comes back. This whole, and I know you're gonna think, "Rah, don't do a Gary Neville and start talking about the Glazers and stuff." I'm not gonna go as far as the Glazers. I'm not going that far. But this all comes back to our structure as a club because our scouting team said, "Do not sign this guy. He is not going to be competitive in UK, in England, because they're too big, too strong, too physical."
Well, Anthony, yeah?
Yeah. And then Ten Hag said, "I want this man no matter what."
Yeah.
If this was Liverpool or Man City, they would have said, "Nope, you're not getting him. Here is a profile of players that fit what you want from Anthony."
Yeah.
And they would have got that. Because I tell you what, Kudos is the guy we should have got, not
That's
Anthony.
What I'm saying. What's going on there? You look at Kudos and you think, you look at Ten Hag and you're like, bro.
Like, Kudos said,
and the worst thing is,
let me just
finish
this quickly. Kudos said in an interview after Ten Hag went, he said, "Hey, I'll follow you, boss." Yeah? Because that's how much he likes Ten Hag. That's the player to get. Physically built for this.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm just to be honest, he offers exactly. Anthony's passport's fake, bruv.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that Spinaroonie thing that he does, that's not enough to tell me you're Brazilian, bruv.
I'm telling you, Anthony is from Cape Town. And if you know the demographics of South Africa, you know.
No. Sorry. I rebuke that. You know why I rebuke that? Have you seen the techers that they have? I rebuke that. No. He's from a place that has no techers.
Big man, I specifically said Cape Town. I know the guys you're talking about. The man that stand on the ball and do the skills and that. Yeah, I know them ones.
That football, he ain't that.
He's from Cape Town. He's from Cape Town. So like I said, they look like him. That's what I'm saying. It's people that look like him. Yeah, those. I know the ones you're talking about. It ain't them, man.
Yeah, ain't them skillful, man. I'll take them in a heartbeat, bro. This is
Anthony's from Cape Town. No one can tell me.
All I'm saying is Bruno would have taken off in 60 minutes. Ericsson was having a shocker. Garnacho had a bit of hope, right? Because he's directness. I don't even really know what we'll do with Scott McTominay, so I just he's there in it, right?
That's it there.
And then Rasmus Højlund.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. This is the first time I'm gonna say this on this pod. Sean's not here, so it's even perfect, yeah. All I'm saying is, I already put a bet in my United group chats saying that he's not going past 14 goals a season.
And at this moment, that even looks generous.
Imagine that. And by the way, when I said 14 goals, I meant in all competitions.
Yeah, and it's still it still looks
It's looking generous.
It still looks like it's very generous. I don't know what's going on with that guy, because I'm trying to give him, like you notice I haven't really cooked him or said anything about him
because we don't know what he's
because
about.
I don't know him, so I'm not going to. I need to see something myself before I can say yeah, whatever. Yeah. But him, I was like, oh, let me give him a chance.
Bro,
Every time
he's
I
gone
watch him,
past 007.
every time I watch him, I'm like,
007.
sometimes he gets into good positions, but some of the touches he takes. This is before this. I don't even know what his shooting is like. This is how bad it is. Yeah, for me personally, you might have seen it. Yeah,
Have
but
you
for
seen
me
his goals?
personally, yeah, I don't even know what is. I'm talking for United. I don't even know what his shooting
No,
is
I'm
like.
saying, have you seen his goals for United? I think it's 3 goals or 2 goals he scored.
I only saw the one that Galatasaray or whatever it was.
Well, okay. So he's got the one at Galatasaray was a big run, power pace, great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The ones against Bayern Munich, I swear he mishit them.
Yeah, you know what, that guy. Do you know what it is with him? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know about his shooting technique. For me, the thing that worries me the most with him, yeah, is the touches he takes in and around the dangerous spots.
Shocking.
It's like he gets the touches take him away from danger. Like, you know what I mean? The decision making is a bit mad. It's not like like a Noodles where he gets into good areas. Do you know what I mean? Or sometimes, he can create his own chance. Yep. Yes, he fluffs it, but he puts himself in that position. This guy doesn't put himself in that position. He gets put in the position and he puts himself out of the position.
Yeah. The only reason that I can still make fun of Noodles, right, with chest a little bit is because that's his second year and he's still making the same thing. But I ain't gonna lie to you, Rasmus is not lasting to the end of the next season for me to start cussing him off and for opposition to start cussing him off. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously, I have a soft spot for this guy. I had high hopes for him. It's almost getting to the point where I'm like, just start Martial and make him come on as an impact player. I'm almost getting to that
Martial.
point. This guy. And that's my point. Exactly. You see that point? You see that point where you start scratching your head? Like, really? Right? That's me. That's me watching the game. That's me watching the game.
Martial plays football like he's got ankle weights on. Like,
Martial plays football like it's a joke. Bro, like he's relaxed.
It's like someone's pulling his shirt the whole time he's on that pitch. Like, I don't understand this guy, bro. It's like he's playing on sand. Everyone's on grass and he's on sand.
It's his hamstrings. His hamstrings say you're not going past first gear. Because if you do, we're popping and you're going to be sitting out again. Right? Like, honestly speaking, but I just think, Rasmus gets into the box and then seems to touch the ball away from danger. Right? Martial doesn't get in the box, but we play better with him. That's where we're at, right? We get all the, fans, UK fans, the English fans, they are power and pace and hard work and passion. That's what Ramos is. That's what this guy is.
Who's that striker at Aston Villa? The English one.
Watkins.
Like, if you had spent that 70 million on him, for example, I'm not saying he's a guaranteed success, by the way. But let's say you put that money and let's say you put that money and you put it on Watkins. And now this is not me saying Watkins is one great player, but let's say you put it on Watkins, yeah.
We would have got 4 goals by now. let's just be real. We would have got 4 goals in the Prem by now. Maybe even 5. I might even say 5, actually.
And this is the problem with sometimes your recruitment. Yeah, I'm noticing a thing where it's like, it says, oh my days, this game is a mess. So many yellow cards. Like, I notice this thing where it's like, it's as if you guys, you're trying to be ahead of the curve, but you ain't got a strategy. So the Anthony thing, it seems like, or that's probably the Anthony thing is probably like, as you've pointed out, it's probably more on Ten Hag's side, yeah. But that's not based on what he done for Ajax. Because I looked into it. What he done at Ajax ain't even that great.
So
it's not like he was there doing like Suarez or like any of the other dons. Yeah, it was literally like he might bang. He might bang. It was like, oh, let's get it. He might turn to be something. But like, bro, you can't spend 80 million on a might.
This is the thing, right?
You know what I mean?
So biggest mistake United made, and again, this is why I say structure. I'm not saying the Glazers. I'm even going beyond that. It's structure, because biggest mistake is when Ten Hag said, I want total control, right? That should have been a hell no. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes, you won Eredivisie. Yeah. Yes, at the time you took over Ajax, they hadn't won the title in 3 years because PSV were running things. You know what I mean, right? At that point, yes, I get that, and he turned it around. But your United acted, and this is why I said it's a structure. Because did you man do your research? Ajax had Van der Sar and Overmars, and then Ten Hag. And that's how it got fixed. It was those three working together with the structure that they provided. Plus, and let's make it clear, they have the best kids in Holland,
Of course. And the
right?
problem is as well, you
So you
guys.
come into United, you do not have the best kids in England, first of all, right? Man City's junior youth level has risen way beyond what United are doing right now. So they have the lock in the city on that. But let's even expand it to the country. Do you have a better youth squad than? I'm even going to say this because I've watched some of Crystal Palace's under 18s. Crystal Palace, nope. So you don't have the structure. You don't have the like for like structure. And then he came and said, "I want everything." Pep doesn't have total control of Man City. Pep,
Yep.
who's won 4 in a row, everything that Man City can win, he's won it now. Even he doesn't have control. Klopp doesn't have control. So why are you giving it to this man?
That was always an alarm bell for me. I remember at the time when because Ralph was still there, and I remember him. He came to watch the Crystal Palace game, if I believe, and they asked Ten Hag, and he came out and said, "Oh, I don't need him to be there. I can do it myself." And I thought, this guy's so arrogant. Do you know what I mean? I thought one manager doesn't have enough. You know what I mean? In today's age, and this is the problem with United. It seems that you're trying to recreate the Alex Ferguson,
But
where
even
he
Alex
manages
Ferguson
everything.
had David Gill. And
You know
even
what I mean?
Alex Ferguson listened to his coaching, his scouting staff.
And this is the
and
thing.
even Alex Ferguson, to move on with the times, changed his coaching staff every 4 years to refresh, revamp the whole settings. Because he's gone,
This man-
okay, you know what? We've done the English football, the rough, hard, running around. Yeah, but I can see football is moving to a more technical bit. All right, cool. I get some more Portuguese guys in my coaching staff. Guys that do that beautiful football. Then you go and sign Ronaldo, Nani, Anderson, because your coaches are there, your scouts are there working as a but I could do this all day, bro. Right? And for me, yeah, I've always tried to support first, because I mean, don't let someone else outside the house try to bully you on the thing, yeah. But there's all, I mean, bro, if this was my child at this point, I'll be calling the police on him. Like, okay, he's a wrong, and ain't nothing I can do, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
Because he's got to that point. Like, what is this? And then we're looking at the products that you have bought.
Oh,
like 12 man almost. Yeah, all right, fine. Let me skip the loan. So about 8, yeah. With all the products you've bought, you've got Harry Maguire and Evans started. You got Anthony. No United fan wants him anymore. I think we're done. Yeah?
Yeah.
You got Ericsson. Man's old. You've already tried to replace him with Mount, and you tried to replace Casemiro with
another bizarre
Amrabat.
signing, man. Mount. Come on. What did he think he was going to do with Mason Mount? And this is the problem with this guy. It seems like he played against Mason Mount or something and saw he had a good day. I don't know.
I think he had a loan with him. Or most of these players have played with him or played against him.
But this
I
is the
think
problem
most of these players have played with him. So that tells me, and I'm going to use this word because everyone was using it like a month ago. That means your talent ID is limited to who has been around you.
But this is the thing.
The whole world of football is limited to who's been around you. Crazy.
But this is the problem with the United as a club, because that's not even much of a problem for your talent ID to be limited like that, yeah? Because Liverpool fans won't like it because Klopp's talent ID, we don't know.
But well, I mean, we've got one straight away because obviously the story keeps coming. He wanted Bryant and he got Salah, and now what's Salah's doing? Like, do you know what I mean?
This is what I'm saying. We don't know it. He could be good, he could be great, but it's not guaranteed in it. Yeah. But this guy, why would you give a manager this kind of control? Like, manage the game, scout the other team, sort out your tactics, sort out training, this, that, and the other. Manage the team. Yeah. How have you got time to be looking what's going on in Argentina?
Bro,
looking what's going on over here. How does that work?
What did Double R say? Right? What did Ralph Rangnick say right in one of his first presses? First thing you need to do is decide what style of play you want to see on the pitch.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Do you want Ajax ball? Cool. You need technical players that can control the ball under pressure, that can find passes, that are intelligent, that have movement. Yes, they might not be physically strong, or you kind of half get a player that's almost as technical as that, but physically strong. Rodri is a perfect example. I know he's technically better now, but even Pep has gone, yo, I need to get some physical monsters, right, to make my thing work. I need to get some pace. But he's still doing the Pep football. The outline is still the same. That's the first thing they needed to do. Do that. Now I'm hearing Ten Hag last week saying, oh, I didn't come here to play Ajax football. So what on God's green earth did we hire you for?
Boy. Well, it's mad because you guys actually won and you sound like you just come off with defeat. It's crazy.
Bro, because look at the way we won. Last kick of the game almost.
Captain,
and a player that scored a goal, I'm telling you, he would have been, if I was managing, he would have been off at 60 minutes.
Well,
that was a gamble.
It was a good thing you weren't managing, innit?
Bro, that was a gamble. But it was a gamble. That's what I'm saying. Ten Hag is a gambler. He's gambled. He's gambled and he's paid off. I'm telling you, he gambles with a bet.